Hey guys, this is On Your Own Practice for 1.14 Dilations. So this first one, we're going to graph the image of the given triangle under a dilation of a scale factor of 3 with a center of 0, 0. So since the center of dilation is at the origin, we can just multiply both coordinates by 3 to get the new coordinate. So let's look at our first one. So our first one is at 1, 3. So we're just going to multiply each x and y by 3. 1 times 3 is 3. Moves it to here. And then 3 times 3 is 9. So it's going to go up to here. That's the first one. Now we have 2, negative 1. So 2 times 3 is 6. So x goes to here. And then negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. All right, last one is at 0, 0. 0 times 3 is 0. And 0 times 3 is 0. So it's just going to go right back to here. We can check it. And there's our work. All right, now we have this line segment that is by a scale factor of negative 1/3. So we have to multiply everything by negative 1/3 or divide by negative 3, which is the same thing. So our first coordinate is at 9, negative 6. Well, 9 divided, well, let's start with our x coordinate. Negative 6 divided by negative 3 would give us positive 2. So that's our new x coordinate. And then 9 divided by negative 3 would give us negative 3. So our new coordinates right here. Now, sorry about that. Our next one is at negative 3, 3. So negative 3 divided by negative 3 is positive 1. So it moves here. And then positive 3 divided by negative 3 would give us negative 1. So that is our new line. There's our work. All right, so this one we're going to take a snip so we have more coordinates. We're going to keep track of what we're doing to find our new coordinates. Oops, sorry. All right, so we have to dilate by a scale factor of 2. So we have to multiply everything by 2. So negative 1 times 2 would be negative 2. That's our new x. And then 3 times 2 would be 6. So that's our first coordinate. And then 2 times 2 is 4. And 1 times 2 is 2. And then negative 2 times 2 would be negative 4. And negative 1 times 2 would be negative 2. So those are new coordinates. I'll get those. Maybe they'll stay if we put them right here. They might not though. So negative 2, 6. And 4, 2. 4, 2, and then negative 4, negative 2, negative 4, negative 2, that's our new triangle. Alright, this one, we're going to multiply everything by negative 4. I'm going to take a little snip so we can get our new coordinates. So we're going to multiply everything by -4. -1 times -4 is +4. And 3 times -4 is -12. 2 times -4 is -8. 1 times -4 is -4. -2 times -4 is +8. And -1 times -4 is +4. So our first coordinate is 4, -12. 4, -12. Here. Alright, our second coordinate is -8, -4, -8, -4. And our last coordinate is 8, 4, 8, 4. And connected to the last one. Let's check our answer. And notice how when you multiply by a negative, it flips the image. It not only enlarges or shrinks it, it flips the figure. So here, the figure is not flipped, so we can eliminate these two negative answers. And the pre-image gets bigger, so that means it was multiplied by a whole number, something larger than 1, so it has to be 2.5. You can also take the image divided by the pre-image to get your scale factor. Alright. Oops. Now our image gets larger again and it doesn't flip. So let's take a little snip here and do our math. So we know it's not a negative answer because, so you do pre-image divided by image. No, that's backwards. Hang on, sorry. Image divided by pre-image. Sorry about that. And so take one of the sides of our image, count the sides. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count the same side on the pre-image. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2, so scale factor is 2. Alright, so larger than 1 is an expansion, smaller than 1 is a contraction. 1/8 is smaller than 1, that's a contraction. 3.5 is larger than 1, that's an expansion. You just can ignore the negatives. This is less than 1, so that's a contraction. 5 is greater than 1, that's an expansion. Alright, now here our image flips. So it's obviously a negative. And our image is big and then it goes small, so it has to be less than 1, so it's got to be -1/3. And once again, you do image divided by pre-image, and that would give you your scale factor also. Alright, now our image flips again, so it has to be a negative. And it is small and then gets big, so it has to be larger than 1. Well, so it has to be one of these negative ones. 5/8 is less than 1, but 8/5 is more than 1. Alright. Scale factor. We're going to do image over pre-image. Image over pre-image. So image is 19.5 and pre-image is 15. Put that in our calculator. 19.5 divided by 15, and that gives us 1.3. Oh, we forgot to notice that it flipped. There we go. See, if it would have been positive, the pre-image would have went. A would have been lined up with A. See how B is over here now and A, they flipped. Sorry about that. Alright. Triangle by a scale factor of 1/2. That means we have to do each, multiply each coordinate by 1/2. So 0, 0 is going to stay the same. So that one's going to stay there. Alright. So our x starts at 2. 2 times 1/2, or 1/2 of 2 is 1. And is at 2 and negative 2, so that would be negative 1 there. And this one is negative 4 times 1/2 would be negative 2. And negative 2 and that's how you dilate by a scale factor of 1/2. And that is on your own practice 1.14 dilations.